KSTV and CN2 Sports decided to hit the road to get a fan's perspective on this year's UK U of L basketball game. And as you might expect between two teams coming into the game in the top 5, emotions are high, everyone's excited, and everyone thinks that this is the year that their team's going to pull off the win. The first thing we decided to ask Cats and Cards fans was that with two teams coming into the game, ranked so high but playing such different styles, what do you expect to see when they finally take the court with each other?
Well, I think obviously Kentucky's a really young team. There's a lot of pressure for that game, and I think the first half is going to be rough.
I think Louisville's starting to finally come around a little bit. I think they're starting to figure it out rebounding-wise. They're getting some players back healthy. I think UK is a little overrated because they don't have as many shooters as Louisville does. I think it'll be a lot closer than people think.
Man, I expect to see Darius Miller go off, and we bust out to an early 20-point lead. Louisville comes back to make it close because they're dirty, and we win by about 10.
Kentucky's going to push them a lot, but I think U of L could come out on top if they really push their hardest.
Oh, it's going to be a great game. We're really excited. We can't wait to see it. But I think it's going to be a battle to the end.
Kentucky will come out pretty focused. I think it'll be a close game for a while, but I think Kentucky will end up pulling away to a double-digit victory.
Now Louisville enters the game ranked in the top 5, but a lot of people think that they might be overrated. So the second question we asked fans of both Kentucky and Louisville is, are the Cards deserving of their ranking, or are they a little bit overrated?
I do think they're overrated. As a Kentucky fan, I have to say that they're overrated.
The Memphis game Saturday, they really look like a top 10 team. I can't say where anybody should be rated. Rather, Kentucky should be rated too with all them freshmen.
I think they're terribly overrated. They have not played a lot of good competition, but I think they're a pretty good team. And I think Pitino's doing a pretty good job with them.
I think you got that nice mix of talent, youth, experience, and shooters.
I think they're overrated, man. Who have they played? I mean, they played Memphis and played Vandy, and I think I saw that in the paper today. So not very tested yet.
Both teams come into this game with polarizing personalities on the sideline. Both fan bases love their coaches, especially Kentucky. John Calipari's as supported as any coach the program's ever seen, but Louisville fans have a different perspective on him.
John Calipari, I think he's a good coach. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to get recruits, obviously, and he knows who to put on the court when and everything. But at the same time, I think he's got a bit of a dirty side that he's pretty good at covering up also.
He's cheated almost everywhere he's been, if you want to call it that, but he's had NBA talent for years now and hasn't done anything with it, so maybe this will be the year he does, maybe it won't, but in my mind, he's not a good coach. A great recruiter, but not a great coach.
I've never been a big fan of his, even when he was at Memphis, so.
He's a great recruiter.
Now on the other sideline, Rick Pitino was once one of the most beloved figures in Kentucky history. A lot of Kentucky fans have changed their opinion since he left to go coach the Cards. We asked UK fans, what do you think about Rick Pitino?
Kentucky fans do need to give him a little bit of a break.
Rick Pitino's a good guy. He obviously did a lot for us. It's hard to forget all the years that he spent here and everything that he did for us. But yeah, I mean, it's a little slap in the face, but I think it's high time that he's be accepted by Kentucky fans as a great coach and somebody who's contributed a lot.
I love Rick. I appreciate everything he did at UK. There's a reason his name's in the rafters. I think the whole Cal Rick thing is just for, schoolyard boys going back and forth at each other. I appreciate everything Rick did. My thing is he should just never badmouth Kentucky fans because they made him a king. And as long as he doesn't badmouth us, I got no problem with it.
We asked the fans to get to the point. What's your score prediction?
It'll be in the 70s, both teams.
I'll go Louisville 73, UK 68.
You know what? I'm going to say Kentucky 75, Louisville 72.
I have no idea.
Go Cards!
So there you have it. Two very different fan bases, two very different points of view. But they all share the same nervous anticipation as they get ready for what many think could be the best game in the long history of UK U of L.